Okay. Hello. We'll be looking at the Gore skirt. That is what is generally termed 4 pieces skirt, 6 pieces skirt, 8 pieces skirt, 10 pieces skirt, and so on. So it's just, we are going to panel it, just like the panel skirt that I taught you. But this kind of skirt is paneled and at the same time has a gore. I will show you what a gore is. Let's look at how to panel 6 pieces skirt first. If you look at this block, this skirt block is the full length skirt block. It looks small to you is because I used a smaller scale measurement. It's a small scale measurement, but I've done it in a way that it's a full length skirt. So the only difference between this and the other skirt block you drafted is that there's a knee level after the hip depth. Instead of the hem at the other one, there's a knee level. That is where the skirt takes its shape. There's a knee level before we get to the hem, and then we talk about the hem allowance. So depending on the style, depending on style of your client, depending on fashion, depending on how you want it to be, knee level varies. You can take it on the client's your client's body. You can take their knee level, that is shortly after the hip, but you can also derive it. It can be derived and you can measure it. So what I usually do is, after my hip depth, I told you hip depth is usually between 8 to 12 centimeters. 8 to 12 inches. So after your hip depth, you can add 7, 8 or 9 inches for your shaping at the knee. I repeat, add 7 to 9 inches for your shaping at the knee. If you look at some styles, some Owambe styles, some 6 pieces skirts, you see the lower part from the knee to the hem, it's always very long. Some are just like halfway the length of the skirt. From the waist you have your knee level, then from the half of it you have your other flared. But some, you see it that it's so long, it's from the waist to the knee level is always smaller, then this is longer, depending on your style. Take the measurement on your model or derive it. So how to derive it is from the hip, 7 to 9 inches. Then whatever you have on your hip as your hip measurement, that is hip divided by 4. Come to your knee level and reduce it by 1. I repeat, whatever you get as your hip measurement, that is hip divided by 4. Here it will be hip divided by 4 minus 1. Hip divided by 4 on your knee level. Hip divided by 4 minus 1. Then you can take it in. Then you reconnect it back to that middle straight line. You don't leave it hanging there. You connect it back to this straight line. You connect it back to that middle line. Same thing happens for your back. You can see it is wider here because of the dart. Take your hip measurement, take it in by 1, then reconnect it back. Pause.